Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam and in humanity, I'd like to talk about the last couple of weeks and what has happened in this country, England. And I'll start off with Tommy Robinson and his position regarding a couple of things. This video is going to be a little long. Please bear with me. Hopefully some of you will agree with me and some of you can actually educate me and tell me where I'm going wrong. Now, 2 days before Tommy Robinson's Israel-sponsored march, a Sikh lady was raped by 2 Englishmen. And they not only raped her, they racially abused her. This was Tommy's response to that particular situation.
I've never read anything like this. I've never read anything where the accusation has been that Englishmen, white Englishmen, whilst raping a woman, are making comments that she shouldn't be here. You see this growing sentiment, which as we attempt to unite this kingdom against mass immigration, there's a separation. There's a separation against the government, which we're angry with, who have allowed this, and the bad scumbags that have come into this nation, and then the decent, hard-working minorities who embrace this country and love it and are part of it. So it's our duty to speak up against every issue like this. So to the Sikh community, who I've seen attacks against, I don't get it. I've seen attacks and a growing sentiment against Indians. Yeah? What the fuck is going on, to put it simply? So people, it's our job to educate the public. There is a problem with sections who have come in here and declare war on it, but to allow a growing sentiment against the decent migrants that come here and embrace this nation can never be allowed. And tomorrow, when we go to London, we are uniting everyone who loves Great Britain.
Now notice, he wasn't outraged that a rape took place. He was outraged that, as far as he's concerned, it's the wrong victim, or the victim had the wrong ethnicity. That is who you are following. And he says he is uniting the country. Now, let's see an example of his uniting. This is Valentina Gomez. She is an American Republican candidate for Texas.
Islam is the sword that the left is using to destroy Christian nations and to destroy every Christian nation across the world. So do not make peace with evil. Destroy it. And we need a new prime minister that has guts and that's going to stand up for the British and send all of these rapist Muslims and dirty rugs back to their Sharia nations.
So as the British children watched while she was calling to send all the rapist Muslims, apparently we're all rapists, and all us dirty Arabs back to our Sharia nations, which don't exist, that is what is uniting the nations. Now let's see the Belgian delegation of uniting the nation.
It has to be clear that Islam is our real enemy. We have to get rid of Islam. Islam doesn't belong to Europe. Islam doesn't belong to the UK.
And of course, even the New Zealanders had something to say and ended up tearing up a flag that represents the words, "There is no deity but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger," and then tearing up the Palestinian flag, which was so lovely of them, wasn't it?
Here's the Islamic terrorist flag. In the name of Jesus, I bind you up, you terrorist organisation. Rip it up, boys. Hey, there's one more. Here. The Palestinian religion of lies. The Palestinian religion of lies and corruption. In the name of Jesus, we finish your power in the nation. Rip it up, boys.
And of course, finally, the star of the show was Elon Musk, who openly incited violence to unite the nation, of course.
Whether you choose violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die. You either fight back or you die.
But of course, Tommy isn't a racist, heaven forbid.
Can I get a taxi? Taxi?
taxi.
Little p*** drives car.
And he's a patriot who wants to unite the country, even though he has been paid by Israel to do what he's doing, and there were Israeli flags all over the place. But Tommy isn't a racist, so it's all right. And what was the response of the illustrious British establishment? So the government, this was their response.
When a foreign billionaire calls on our citizens to fight against our ancient democracy, I know this is met by the vast majority with a shake of the head. And that's because we are, in truth, a tolerant country. And yes, we are a diverse one too. You can be English with roots here that stretch back 1,000 years, but you can also be English and look like me.
As you can see, no will to criticize Elon Musk, no will to criticize the American candidate for Texas. In fact, if this government was not complicit and had the same paymaster, usual countries would have been expelling Tesla and making Elon Musk and Vivian Gomez persona non grata to never ever be able to come to Britain again. But that didn't happen, and of course the opposition were not much different.
If people are breaking the law, which Tommy Robinson has done on occasion, I think that the law, needs to be enforced properly. But actually, if people are expressing anxiety, expressing, loss of national or cultural identity, that is something the politicians need to address with reasonable.
As you can see, she minimizes Tommy's law breaking, and he's broken the law on occasion. Well, actually, lady, he has 12 convictions, not on occasion, on many occasions.
Fighting violence,
I don't actually think that he was. I think he was saying, if people are being violent, fight back.
Fight back or die.
Well, it's not the sort of language that I would use. But what I'm trying to do right now is de-escalate.
Then the illustrious leader of the opposition denies that Elon Musk was inciting violence. The fact of the matter is, these people are bought and paid for. The same people who paid Tommy have paid them. And this was a rally that was approved by the political establishment to divide the country. And to make matters worse, a couple of days later, the crimes against normal British citizens started again.